friends, I'm Ellie. This story is made to help you practice English through slow, natural storytelling. Just listen to me and Ryan as we share our small town Sunday and enjoy learning English in a calm and simple way. Sunday mornings in our small town always feel soft and slow.
Maple Street is quiet, like the whole world is still wrapped in a blanket.
I stand by the kitchen window with my coffee and watch the empty sidewalk. Before the kids wake up, the house feels like it is taking a deep, peaceful breath.
I love that first quiet minute when I walk into the kitchen and see Ellie by the window. The neon sign of the old diner glows faintly down the street, but even that looks gentle. Anna and Peter are still asleep, and for a second it feels like we are just two kids playing house. Then I remember we have two actual kids to wake up, and I smile.
I walk down the hallway and pause at their doors, listening to their soft breathing. There is something holly about the way children sleep, all tangled hair and relaxed faces. I sit on the edge of Anna's bed and whisper good morning in the smallest voice. Sweetheart, it's time to wake up.
Peter is harder to wake, so I gently shake his shoulder and joke that Adventure Day is starting. He squints at me like I am making it up, then gives me that crooked, sleepy smile. Moments like this remind me how lucky I am to be the one he wakes up to. I used to wake up to alarm clocks and deadlines. Now I wake up to bedhead and dinosaur pajamas.
In the bathroom, the mirror fogs a little as the kids stand on their step stools. Their tiny hands grip toothbrushes, and soon there are little white bubbles around their mouths. I cheer for something as simple as brushing teeth, because it is our small ritual of care. Fresh breath, clean faces, and giggles bouncing off the tiles start our Sunday in the sweetest way.
Breakfast is simple, but it has become one of my favorite parts of the week.
Toast with strawberry jam for Anna, cereal with cold milk for Peter, nothing fancy at all.
We sit around our worn wooden table, sunlight spilling across the plates like warm honey. For a few minutes, nobody is in a hurry, and I feel like time is sitting with us at the table.
After breakfast, we wrestle with jackets and tiny sleeves and the eternal mystery of missing socks. Anna slips her arms into her little jacket, proud and independent, while Peter battles with his shoelaces. I kneel to help him, even though he says he almost has it, and I love that almost. Parenting is a lot of almosts that somehow turn into real moments you never forget.
When we finally step outside, the air smells like coffee, cut grass, and something sweet from the bakery.
We pass the flower shop on the corner, buckets of sunflowers and daisies lined up on the sidewalk.
Mrs. Turner is already out with her old golden retriever, and the kids wave like it is a parade.
I never thought a simple wave on our street could make my chest feel this full.
Peter spots his chalk drawings on the sidewalk, stars and rockets he drew yesterday. The rain tried to erase them in the night, but the colors are still there, a little smudged but bright. He grins like the whole town just approved his art, and I tell him his rockets survived the storm. In a small town, even sidewalks can become galleries for 6-year-olds with big imaginations.
The park sits at the edge of town, like a secret patch of green just for us.
Anna runs straight for the swings, legs pumping, hair flying, laughing into the open sky.
Peter studies the slide like he is about to negotiate a treaty with it, then finally climbs up and whooshes down. I sit on the bench and feel the sun on my shoulders, while their laughter bounces off the trees.
I watch them and think about the Sundays I used to have before all of this.
Sleeping in, scrolling my phone, wandering without purpose, letting the day blur together.
Now my Sundays are sunscreen, snacks, and 1,000 tiny questions from curious little voices. Somehow this version, this noisy, messy version, feels so much more alive and real.
After a while, the kids start asking about food, like they have radar for lunchtime. We leave the park and walk toward downtown, the buildings getting a little closer together with each block.
The old brick storefronts and creaky signs feel like part of the family now.
My stomach growls, and I joke that even dads need fuel to keep up with this crew.
The smell from the bakery hits us first. A warm cloud of bread and cinnamon floating onto the sidewalk. We share a cinnamon roll, sugar on our fingers, and smiles that feel just as sticky. I look at Ryan and the kids and think, this is the kind of sweetness I want them to remember.
A few doors down, our favorite little diner waits, with its red booths and familiar faces. The waitress already knows that we will probably order something simple: grilled chicken and vegetables, water instead of soda. We talk about school projects and silly dreams while forks scrape gently against the plates. Healthy food in a small-town diner somehow feels like we are taking care of our future selves.
After lunch, we wander past the thrift store, its window dressed in odd treasures and soft-colored fabrics. I catch my reflection in the glass, standing there between 2 little kids and a man I chose years ago. I imagine a day when the kids are older and it is just Ryan and me exploring these shops again. Even that future feels gentle, like this town will still be here waiting to hold us.
The bookstore is our next quiet stop, and I swear my shoulders drop a little every time we walk in. Shelves of stories tower over us, and the kids drift toward the picture books like they are guided by magnets. I watch them run their fingers along bright covers and whisper little questions about the animals and planets they see. I hope they grow up knowing that there is always another story waiting to comfort or surprise them.
From the bookstore, we follow the sidewalk to the small movie theater on the corner. The marquee holds just one movie title, letters slightly crooked, but to us, it looks perfect. There is something old-fashioned and sweet about a one-screen theater in a town like this. The kids bounce on their toes when they see the posters, their excitement almost louder than the traffic.
Inside, the theater smells like butter and dust and childhood memories I did not know I still had.
We buy popcorn and a big cup of water, then find our seats as the lights slowly dim. During the movie, I look at Anna and Peter more than the screen, watching the story play across their faces. Their wide eyes and sudden giggles remind me that wonder is still very much alive in this little family.
When we step back out onto the sidewalk, the sun has shifted and the shadows are longer. The kids talk over each other, trying to retell the movie all at once, mixing scenes and making up new parts. I do not correct them, I just listen, because their version might be even better than the real one. We walk home through golden light, our small town glowing like it is proud of the day we just had.
On the way back, porch lights begin to flicker on one by one along Maple Street.
I see neighbors laughing quietly on their steps, someone watering a row of flowers, a French bulldog stretched out in a patch of sun. It is a simple scene, but it feels like a painting I could look at for hours. I squeeze Ellie's hand and feel how right this life fits around us.
At home, the house smells faintly of morning coffee and crayons, a scent that oddly comforts me. I cut apples and bananas, lay out soft bread, and warm milk in small cups for the kids. Snack time is quieter, their energy softer now, like the day is gently landing. I watch them take small bites and think about how food can say, "I love you," without using any words.
After they finish, we move to the rug in the living room, our unofficial playground.
Blocks become towers, towers become disasters, and each crash earns a new wave of laughter.
A worn little doll rides in a toy car, circling the coffee table like it has somewhere important to be. I realize I am laughing just as hard as the kids, and it hits me how much I needed this too.
When playtime slows, I softly call out that it is time to clean up. Small hands reach for blocks and cars, dropping them into boxes with the seriousness of a big mission. I love watching the floor slowly reappear, like the room is exhaling after a happy mess. Teaching them to care for their space feels like teaching them to care for their own little hearts.
Bedtime starts with the familiar shuffle of pajamas and the quiet rustle of blankets.
We let them pick a book, and tonight it is one with animals and soft colors that we have read 100 times. I read slowly, letting the words linger in the small room while their eyes follow each page. The story is simple, but the feeling of two warm little bodies leaning toward me is something I will never get used to.
I tuck the blanket around their shoulders, smoothing their hair back from their foreheads.
Their eyes blink slower now, fighting sleep the way only children can.
I whisper goodnight and kiss them, and every night it feels like a promise.
In the soft light, they look a little like the babies they used to be, and a little like the people they are becoming.
When we step out of their room and pull the door almost closed, the house changes. The noise is gone, but the space feels full, not empty, like the walls are holding our day for us. Ellie and I sink onto the couch, shoulders touching, letting the quiet finally catch up with us. I feel tired in my feet, but light in my chest, the good kind of tired that says today mattered.
Sometimes I think about the life I imagined when I was younger, full of big cities and bright lights. Then I look around at this small living room, this small town, this man next to me, and our sleeping kids down the hall. It is not the life I pictured, but it is the life that feels like it was made for us. There is a quiet kind of magic in choosing ordinary days and loving them deeply.
I know we will not remember every detail of every Sunday, the exact jokes, or the exact number of swings at the park. But I think we will remember the feeling, the warmth, the sense that we belong to something gentle and good. These small town Sundays are stitching themselves into the fabric of who we are as a family.
Yeah.
Years from now, I hope the kids feel that softness whenever they think about home.
If you were here with us, walking down Maple Street or sitting on our old park bench, I think you would feel it too.
The way the day moves slowly but never feels wasted. The way simple routines turn into quiet blessings. You would see that a full life does not always need big events or loud moments.
Sometimes it is just a Sunday with people you love, and that is more than enough.
As the night settles in and the town grows still, I whisper a small thank you in my heart. Thank you for the laughter, the mess, the meals, the movie, the park, and the quiet at the end. Thank you for this small town Sunday that somehow feels bigger than it looks from the outside. Wherever you are, I hope you find a Sunday that makes you feel this full and this at peace.